We are in a period where, realistically, it seems necessary to harmonize politics and industrial standards with adaptation to climate change. At present, such harmonization is lacking due to an eco-fanaticism within the EU, driven by the goal of eliminating the fossil fuel-based economy without having studied non-depressive timelines for doing so. Here is a note on how, instead, this could be achieved. On December 10, a European summit is scheduled where the EU is expected to approve the principle of technological neutrality as the method for achieving decarbonization goals, replacing the forced phase-out by 2035 of combustion engines powered by fossil fuels. The issue is vital for the automotive industry and its surrounding sectors. Germany and Italy have found strong convergence in seeking to preserve combustion engines through new fuels with lower carbon impact. Berlin, drawing on its long historical expertise in synthetic fuel technology, advocates for e-fuels, hydrogen combined with carbon compounds, while Rome promotes biofuels, a field in which it is a technological frontrunner. The political weight of Germany within the EU and the intensity of Italy's diplomatic effort make it highly probable that technological neutrality will be approved, thereby abolishing a destructive regulation for an industrial sector that is central to the continental economy. Yet I consider it useful to propose an integrative scenario to support consensus for the aforementioned modification. The key point is the harmonization between environmental policies, of which decarbonization is a significant factor, and economic/energy policy. For some time, I have asked my researchers to develop a scenario with reasonably precise calculations. The basic datum is that the decarbonization priority, aimed at reducing the rise in global temperatures through the greenhouse effect, destroys the combustion-based economy if implemented within short timeframes that do not allow its replacement with other equivalent energy sources. The calculation of substitutability, for now calibrated to Europe, foresees that if, within 20 to 30 years, electricity were produced predominantly by small nuclear plants using fourth-generation fission with intrinsic safety, then this type of clean energy would be available in sufficient quantities, even accounting for the increased energy demand from the multiplication of data centers, and at costs far lower than current ones. This would cause a rapid decline in carbon emissions. Therefore, in the long-term scenario, according to the decarbonization criterion, we could allow the continued use of combustible energy, though treated in less polluting ways, for a given period of time, because in the subsequent phase decarbonization would be extremely rapid. It should also be noted that hydroelectric, solar, wind, geothermal, and similar sources can achieve high local efficiency, but not systemic efficiency due to intermittency and territorial specificity. In summary, the economy based on oil and gas must be replaced by a nuclear-based one, while still using other clean sources in places and periods where their efficiency is certain. This would be the best financial economic formula for harmonizing environmental and energy policy.